Thank you very much, Ambassador Kodia. Having listened to those presentations, it is now time for us to invite Mr. Nicolas Mathieu, Secretary General of Swiss National Commission for UNESCO, to formally open the UNESCO Merck Africa Research Summit 2015. A round of applause for Mr. Nicolas Mathieu, please, as he comes forward. Thank you.
Well, I'm too technological. I forgot to bring paper with me. Sorry, it's only my computer. So I try to put this like on the board, if you don't mind. Or it's okay. I'll do this. You can see me. I'm quite. It's okay. Well, good morning, everybody. Honorable Madam Minister, Excellency, Mr. Vice Chairman and Deputy of Merck, ladies and gentlemen. It's really a pleasure for me to be here. Really sorry. It's okay, thank you. So, it's not my my will to make the show, sorry for that, but anyway, I hope I can gain your attention from the beginning. So I restart, if you don't mind. So, Honorable Madam Minister, Excellency, Mr. Vice Chairman and Deputy of Merck, ladies and gentlemen. You are here gathered in Geneva, a Swiss and international city, host of many international organizations, to discuss about health and life science research and development for and in Africa on the invitation of a private company in partnership with a UN agency, namely UNESCO, and prestigious academic institutions. It's a real honor for me as a Secretary General of the Swiss Commission for UNESCO, and with an art historian background, to have been invited to open this summit with you. By presenting the setting like this, my intention is to raise some core aspects that underlines the summit. Many of the other participants or statements mentioned, of course, that Africa is in the center of this summit. This is the most important. And Africa is probably in the heart of the UN. It's in the heart, so for Geneva, it's in the heart for UNESCO. Africa is also in the center for the Agenda 2030, an agenda which is also universal and call for actions also for developing countries, not only as donors, but also as benefitors and contributors. The Agenda 2030 has been already mentioned by the ambassador, and I think it's really an important tool for the future and for the future of science in particular. One of the objectives of the summit is to identify science research priorities. And I ask myself, who is deciding about the priorities and on which criteria? And I don't have the answer, I don't know exactly, but it evokes to me some questions, like the policy research interface. I'm working for, or at least in the UNESCO world for many years now, and it's a huge question, an issue which is always mentioned, how to link policy and research. For us, or for me, the triangle relations between policymaking, academic research, private sector is really important. The opportunities are huge, but the collaboration, the real collaboration, is challenging. I'm referring at the economic interests, the political ones, and academic freedom, independence, impartiality. The realization of a full shared responsibility implies a true commitment for sustainable development, peace, and even security. UNESCO, which has a long tradition of supporting networks and creating synergy, has a key role to play as a forum of dialogue around the values and the ethical issues. As Koichiro Matsuura, the former Director General of UNESCO, said in 2006, I quote, UNESCO is a multi-stakeholder forum which seeks to bring the best out of a variety of global, regional, national, and local networks. Our primary purpose, therefore, is the promotion of linkages and dialogue through which private and corporate entities can contribute to peace, development, and other goals pursued by the organization, end quote. This conduced me to think about another topic, which is intersectorality. I think that UNESCO is characterized by this intersectorality. UNESCO has 4 mandates, in fact: education, science, culture, and communication. And it's really an added value, this multiple mandate. And I would like to refer that intersectoriality should go far beyond interdisciplinary cooperation in the field of science, but it has to take into account education. Education is really a core element to succeed in any development, either to make science and technology progress and to make people understand and benefit of research. This is almost the same for cultural diversity. Cultural diversity. May I ask you for a glass of water, please? I don't know if you have water. For cultural diversity and intangible practices and beliefs when proposing solutions, with the difficulty to overpass relativism. It's the same for information and communication. I think it's really important that media and are aware of their role when speaking about research, and it was the case for the Ebola crisis. I think really an important topic. Finally, I will talk about science diplomacy. Switzerland believes strongly in science diplomacy, and we have many examples, like the CERN. CERN, you probably know the CERN in Switzerland, which is a huge project and one of the major experiences that brought and continue to bring young researchers together from all over the world to work on science in a culture of human rights and respect of diversity. So I don't want to be long because I think that I prepare a too long speech, but now the time is going almost. It's almost the time for the pause. So I just want to conclude, and I welcome the opportunity created by Merck Africa Research Summit, which brings together people with a wide array of skills and specialties. The creation of this platform that joined forces to develop health and life science research in Africa will hopefully make more technical assistance available and will ease skill transfer. We hope that the networking opportunities created by this summit will indeed strengthen the scientific community in Africa and will be the occasion of building long-term cooperation projects. We wish you a constructive summit as the starting point of a fruitful cooperation. And I don't know if it's my task, but I have to declare open this summit. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Secretary General. Having declared the summit open, I have a few announcements before the photo session. One is that coffee is served. Immediately after the photo session, we are out for coffee. And those of us staying at the Manotel Hotel, we are reminded that we should have checked out of our rooms by this time because we leave this evening for the next venue. May I now invite members of the scientific committee, all speakers of sessions today and tomorrow to join, and the minister and the ambassadors and Secretary General for the opening photo. Thank you.